The Boeing 787-8 aircraft on June 12th crashed shortly after takeoff from Ahmedabad's Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. On July 12th, India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AAIB, released preliminary report into the tragic crash of Air India flight Al-171. The crash killed 260 people, including 229 passengers, 12 crew members, and 19 people on the ground. The AAIB on July 12 released in-depth preliminary report on tragic Ahmedabad plane crash, from general information of plane, aerodrome to impact of plane crash. The aircraft is Boeing 787-8 is owned by Air India, while one of the pilot is airline transport pilot license holder and another is co-pilot is commercial pilot license holder. The Air India plane carried 230 passengers, 10 cabin crew and 2 flight crew. The plane is departed from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. Meanwhile, the intended landing place is London Gatwick Airport. The 5-member team of investigation includes Mr. Sanjay Kumar Singh as investigator in charge, Mr. Jasbir Singh Larka as chief investigator, Mr. Vipin Venu Varakot, Mr. Veeraragavan K, and Mr. Vaishnav Vijay Kumar as investigators. Several experts and domain expertise have been taken on board as subject matter experts to assist the investigation. The crash killed 260 people, including 229 passengers, 12 crew members, and 19 people on the ground. The aircraft was destroyed due to high-impact collision with ground buildings, followed by a subsequent intense fire. A total of 5 buildings were impacted and suffered major structural and fire damages. The wreckage trail spanned 1,000 plus feet, with vertical stabilizer, engines, landing gear embedded in buildings scattered across crash site. The recovered flight data suggested that fuel cutoff switches for both engines surprisingly moved from run to cut off within 1 second. The fuel cutoff switches for both engines were inadvertently moved from run to cut off. The fuel cutoff switches for both engines went on one after another within a 1-second interval at an altitude just moments after liftoff. The pilot's conversation was recorded in the aircraft's enhanced airborne flight recorder during the plane crash. One of the pilots was heard asking the other, "Why did you cut off?" To which the response was, "I did not." Uncommanded shutdown triggered deployment of ram air turbine, RAT. Thus, aircraft began losing altitude almost immediately. The final distress call, MAYDAY, transmitted at 0809 UTC just seconds before the aircraft crashed. Following the crash, both engines were recovered from the wreckage and secured in an airport hangar for analysis. Key components have been identified and quarantined for further examination. Fuel samples from the bowsers and tanks used to refuel the aircraft were tested at the DGCA laboratory and found satisfactory. However, only limited fuel samples could be retrieved from the APU filter and the left wing's refuel jettison valve. These will be tested at a specialized facility capable of handling small quantities. Data from the Forward Enhanced Airborne Flight Recorder has been downloaded and is undergoing detailed analysis. Investigators have obtained statements from witnesses and the surviving passenger. Post-mortem reports of the crew and passengers are being analyzed to align aeromedical findings with engineering assessments. Additional details are being pursued based on initial leads. According to the AAIB's preliminary report, the investigation continues, with the team reviewing further evidence, records, and information from stakeholders.